Been running my butt off. Receiver issues and still got the leak issue. Not happy, Bob. On this episode of
the Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker filmed before a live and furry studio audience. That is Rusty, the world-famous Meatball Dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, well, what is it here? It's Wednesday, the 6th of April. A red letter day in history. The 6th of April, 1967. Yep, yours truly. Popped out. So it's my birthday today. Ho ho, happy, happy, And I didn't get parked here until it's damn near 4 o'clock in the morning here on my birthday on Wednesday. I've been up all day since 3 o'clock yesterday morning. First off, do you want to say, yeah, doesn't Rusty look nice? You'll see him again in the end. Got him groomed in Waterloo, Iowa on Saturday at a PetSmart there, and I had to get a 3 p.m. appointment. So, and of course, they only take between 2 to 2.5 hours. They took 3.5. But I was able to get my birthday present. You know, I bought it for myself, but it'll be from everybody in the family. Because one thing people have been saying in the whole remodel war, well, what about your TV? Are you putting a TV up there? I hadn't gotten to that. I brought the old one with me, but I want one that'll connect wirelessly to the phone, so I can stream stuff on it. Otherwise, you can just watch DVDs. So, and the older one I had was I think about a 18 inch, something like that. So I wanted to go with something a little bigger, but I couldn't go too big because of where I want to put it. I want to put it like right up there. I'm going to put the bracket. I can use the same bracket. It's one of those ones that, you know, bends in a couple of places. So I'll attach it right there, so I can put the bolts through the plastic. And so when I'm driving down the road, for the most part, it can lean against the wall, and I use that bungee cord to hold it down. So I couldn't have it too much bigger than 24 inches, or else it'll intrude on my stairway going up, so I can get upstairs. But I haven't had a chance to do anything with it yet. While I was waiting for Rusty to get groomed, there was a Best Buy in that same strip mall, so I walked over there and was checking out the TVs, and they had a pretty good deal. It was on sale for this Insignia 24-inch high definition. It's a full HD, you know, and it has a streaming capability. You can connect it wirelessly. I can connect it to my phone. Hopefully, this is the theory, so I can stream stuff on it. So when I'm sitting back there in my Clutch couch seating area and having dinner or something, I can watch off the TV instead of watching on my tiny little screen here on the phone. But of course, haven't had a chance to deal with any of that yet. I realized I need another extension cord or something, or a power strip, which I don't have, and you can't find those in truck stops anymore. I've looked. So anyway, we'll get to that. So, but I got my birthday present, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, Rusty's looking good. Yeah, the leak, it's still there. The way I found out today, well, okay, I got it fixed Friday afternoon in Clearwater, Minnesota, supposedly. And as I said, when they fixed it, I couldn't be there watching them do it. I couldn't get up on the ladder and see what they were doing, which bothered me. So basically what ends up happening is it cost me the entire afternoon $130, and I still have the leak. I will say it's not as bad as it was before. Not as much water came in, but it's still, my nightstand's all wet, and you got some on the bed again. That's annoying. After I left about Nashville today, as I was driving early this morning, I was in rain for the next like 2.5 hours, something like that, and it was coming down. It was downpour rain. It was heavy-duty thunderstorms. And when I stopped to take a break at this Love's in Holiday, Tennessee, I think it was, I was like, yeah, this can't be good. When I finally got parked over in Jonesboro, Arkansas, where I was supposed to deliver this afternoon, well, we'll get to that in a minute. Crawled up there, and yeah, there's water. That's why I was skittish about paying somebody else to do it, but I didn't have access to ladders, and I thought I could rent a ladder from Home Depot and, you know, and all that, but I thought I'd give somebody else a shot. Well, no. So now I'm still going to have to deal with this somehow. I've got a load right now that's going to be running me through the house. I really don't have time to stop, unless I do some log magic or something. I may do that anyway, just to try to fix it on my own. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe after I deliver in Salt Lake City, I can try to have Bo to get me a load going back the other direction over the weekend, so maybe I can stop through the house and use my own ladders and get up there and just dunk the crap out of that and try to seal it all up, because I can't keep going on with it leaking like this. This is just ridiculous. But outside of that, I really like my remodel. I've been enjoying everything about it, but that it's leaking upstairs, and that's not good. So I've been all over. The last video I did, I had picked up a load in Cold Spring, Minnesota, another load of Monster Beverage, and I stopped in Mason City, Iowa, where that was last Friday night when I did that video, saying, yes, Rusty's going to get groomed. So on Saturday, I brought him down. He got groomed. I got my TV, and I delivered. Then I had to kind of really run hard to make the 1,300 miles all the way down to Mooresville, North Carolina for a Monday morning delivery. Did that, got another load picking up in Mount Holly, North Carolina, a load of giant rolls of paper, but not like the real heavy rolls of paper. This was like paper towel type of paper. So it only weighed like 18,000 pounds. Picked that up, and then brought that today, being Tuesday. Well, it was Tuesday earlier when I was still, when I got up, to Jonesboro, Arkansas. And I had a 5 p.m. appointment, and they said, oh, well, you should be able to show up early. Yeah, no problem. I get there at 2 o'clock, and of course they say, oh, no, your appointment's not till 7. Really? Yeah. You gotta leave. The earliest you can come back is 6 p.m. So I had to roll over to this little piece of crap truck stop and wait the afternoon out. Tried to rest. I got maybe an hour of sleep. Went back, they got me unloaded, and then of course I went to go pick up my next load, which is down in Memphis. Luckily, they were able to load me up until like 10 p.m. I got there at 8 p.m. And then of course it took them over 3 hours to get me loaded. Luckily, with the split sleeper berth, I can finagle things around and make them work. But yeah, I didn't get parked here until about 2:45 a.m. About 2.5 hours north of Memphis. I'm here in Ozora, or Zoro, I don't know, Missouri. I'm in Missouri. I'm south of St. Louis. So there you go. So that's been a hell of a long day. And yeah, now it's into my birthday. Happy ho ho ho. And yet, I gotta I'm trying to kind of wind down. It's been a while since I did a video, so I wanted to do the update. And yet I gotta run my ass off tomorrow and Thursday so I can make a 6:15 a.m. delivery in Salt Lake City on Friday morning. Yeah, running my ass off, but I've been out here 2.5 weeks now. My first paycheck was only about $800 because it was a partial week. If those of you curious, my paycheck that I got yesterday, that hit my bank account, was $5,300. That paid for my remodel right there, essentially. Well, I haven't added up the receipts yet, so we don't know for sure. But anyway, next week's probably going to be more like only $2 to $3 grand. It all depends on where the fuel falls, and the fuel is so freaking expensive right now. And that's one of my big complaints, is I still can't fill up every time because it costs so damn much. And then the pump shut me off at like $990, and it costs more than that to fill this truck, believe it or not. So you complain about filling up your vehicle when it costs $1,200 to $1,300 to fill this thing up. Hello. So just wanted to do a quick update. Before we go, I have some video for you. As I was driving into Memphis tonight to pick up my load there, you cross the bridge on I-40 going from West Memphis, Arkansas into Memphis, Tennessee. It's actually a pretty cool bridge. This is the one that was shut down last year, I think, for structural issues. They fixed it since then. They've hung new lights on it. It looks really cool. And as you're coming into Memphis, there's a Bass Pro Shop on the left that's a giant pyramid. Now, from West Memphis, Arkansas into Memphis, Tennessee, there's two bridges. There's the I-40 bridge and the I-55 bridge. This one's the I-40 bridge, and you can see we're going across the river. You can see the water over there. And up ahead is that great bridge where they've now, like I say, hung a whole bunch of lights on it. It looks really cool. It looks even better when it's darker, because you can't see the stringer ones hanging down quite as well right there on the right and left. They're lit up better at night. You can see kind of dusk-ish as we're going across it now. Right there's the sign saying you're crossing into Tennessee. But still, look to the left over there. That giant pyramid. It's just like the one in Las Vegas, the Luxor Hotel, except this one's a little bit smaller, and it's a Bass Pro Shop. I don't know what they do with everything up above, higher up there in the pyramid, but looks pretty cool until this truck comes in and kills our view. And here he goes. Yep, there you go. So I thought that was fun to look at. So there you go. Well, yeah, birthday not turning out to be so good so far, but you know, that is what it is, baby, you know. It's not all smiling presents and crap like when you were a kid, right? You know, you gotta work. Right, Rusty? So, yeah, at least you're out here with me, buddy. Doesn't he look good? They did a really good job there at the PetSmart in, where was that? Waterloo, Iowa. Yeah, so his first debut now that he's all nice and groomed up. Got his summer haircut, looking good. Yeah. All right, well, hopefully things will get better. Yeah, I gotta find that leak. I mean, oh, that's just so frustrating. Anyway, moving on. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe. Please like and comment. I get to your comments as soon as I can. Sometimes it takes a few days now that I'm out here on the road and working, but I get to them. And don't forget about Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter, and as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Rusty out. I know you can be overwhelmed. I know you can be underwhelmed. Can you ever just be whelmed? Alright, he's eyeing that strip, and there it goes. Up in the old Clutch Trucker seating area, or the Clutch Trucker couch. That's a little squeaky toy I got him at PetSmart the other day. Realized I left all his little toys at home, so had to get him a couple more. Got him that one, and there's another one around here somewhere. I just don't know where it is. Alright, way to go, buddy. You got it. Rusty, let's get the happy dog look, right? Right?